Let's move on to Chiefs at Jaguars. Wow. Okay. So, okay, Donnie, I'm going to need some guidance here because
Yeah.
I'm close to making a move on these Kansas City Chiefs. I'm close to making a bunch of moves on them. Futures, week 1, and the over here at Chiefs Jaguars. With the Derwin James injury, is Derwin going to be able to have? There's a lot of people who think with that injury that Derwin suffered that you don't get that burst back. We're going to get into that when we talk about the Colts game. But to me, I mean, we have to. Tyreek is uncoverable. He's uncoverable. And the reason why I was not high on the Chiefs is I didn't think he was going to be there week 1. You have Kelsey, McCall, Hardman, Damian Williams can do the job because in Andy Reid's system, the running back is sort of interchangeable. I think the Chiefs are going to come out hot and fired up. I like the Chiefs early. I'm on board with the Chiefs now. Jags defense on paper still very strong. Don't get me wrong. Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Miles Jack. But Leonard Fournette, I don't think he cares. It's easy for me to sit here and say, oh, I don't think Leonard Fournette cares. It's just, what do I know? But I just get this sense that this guy does not care. And I don't think the Jaguars are going to have the huge bounce back season. I don't think the Jaguars are going to make the playoffs. And I think the Chiefs take care of business week 1. Donnie, Chiefs and the over. Are you going to reel me in? Are you going to let me fly, Donnie?
And this is the reason why sometimes in week 1 I like to sit back, because you can play both sides of the fence without any money on this football game. Like, yep, told you. Ooh, I didn't know that was going to happen. Yep, I told you. This feels like one of those football games because we did the shows on the Audible over the summer. I'm higher on the Jacksonville Jaguars than a lot of people are. They didn't give me any reason to get really excited on them throughout the preseason. But yes, the defensive plans and the structures are still in place for that football team to be good. They're going to be at home in Jacksonville. It's going to be nice, hot, and muggy. And a lot of people can still remember that in the beginning of the football season last year, the Jacksonville Jaguars were still a pretty good football team with an atrocious quarterback, including annihilating the New England Patriots early in the football season. We can always lean on that, but I don't know what's giving me pause in this game. 78% of the online tickets and the heavy public support on Kansas City in this football game opens up at 5 and 4.5. Now you're seeing 3.5s and 4s with light juice out on the board. So I guess we're taking a shot saying, hey, Kansas City's not all it's cracked up to be. They're going on the road. But when you look man for man, I'm not that excited about the Jacksonville offense. I like the defense. I think Nick Foles is going to be competent at quarterback. If Leonard Fournette, are you going to run him 25? This isn't like 1987 in the NFL. You don't run your running back 25 to 30 times and try to control the game. It's more short, quick passes. It's moving the football. It's throwing to set up the run as opposed to running to set up the throw at this point. And this game, I won't be anywhere near this whatsoever because me looking at week 1, I look at this game and go, I saw it last year. Kansas City embarrassed them. But I did see Jackson before they quit were a pretty good football team. They just didn't have a quarterback to go along with it. But week 1, I can't go against. I'll be square. I'll be square week 1. I'm not saying, Jackson's going to go out and win 28-21. Could they do it? Absolutely. But I just think Kansas City markedly a much better football team, especially on offense over Jacksonville.
I might just focus on the Chiefs early. Sean Mick says sometimes the best bet is no bet. That's the case for Chiefs Jags. Brandon Lugo says exactly, Donnie. This game has a smell of fish. Robert Weimer says watch the heat and humidity again. Jacksonville's D is formidable, but KC can score. Don't like Jacksonville's quarterback. Take the under. This is exactly, your breakdown gives me pause because this is exactly the week 1 situation that we see. A road favorite that you're like, man, this team's going to roll. And every last 2 years down here, my week 1s have been bad. Do I want to start off bad again? I've not pulled the trigger on the Chiefs. Donnie, what do you think about the over in this Chiefs-Jaguar spot? Because I think that the Chiefs get up early, and Foles is going to have to air it out. It's not going to be Fournette. They're going to have to get big chunks of yards, and they're going to have to go score for score with the Chiefs. What do you think of the total?
Yeah, I mean, 52 is a really high number, but then again, when you take it's the Kansas City Chiefs. It's scoring is what they do. It's big plays. It's scoring fast, and maybe a defense that can't really keep up. But you do want to have an answer back for Jacksonville. Like if Kansas City scores quick, is Jacksonville going to say, hey, you know what? Let's throw it all the way down. That's really not what their game plan is going to be. If we watch anything from Nick Foles in Philadelphia, it's controlled passing game, 10 yards, 15 yards over the middle, hit the tight end, hit the running back out of the backfield, spread it around, mix into some of the runs on the RPO. That's a really high number. And again, again, it's one of those where I have to say, between the side and the total, I completely am disengaged in either one of these, saying, you know what? I think I have a really good viewpoint on this football game. I won't be anywhere near either one of these. I need to sit back and take a look at what both these teams are going to offer. But if we're talking about 52.5, you're more likely to go under than over in this game, especially early in the season.
Especially early in the season. Barry Mitchell said, are we forgetting who Patty Mahomes is? I'm not. I'm getting higher on the Chiefs every minute. Every minute. Tom Marino thinks this line could be bet up to 5 or 6 with the public's money. Do you feel like that's the direction this line's going in?
Yeah, I mean, if we're 3, if this game drops to 3, I'm just going to be like, you know what? The jig is up. Somebody knows somebody's just going to sit out or what's going on. Because, again, I'm looking at Kansas City as a much better overall football team. And the only bounce you're getting out of Jacksonville right now is it's opening day. They're at home and anything can happen. And we'll see if Kansas City comes in as sharp as possible. That's the only angle I'm looking at here.